Xbox and a company called InWorld AI have joined forces to create AI-powered tools for game development, focusing on narrative and character creation. So this partnership, which spans multiple years, aims to facilitate AI-inspired creativity in the gaming industry, providing a responsible, accessible, multi-platform AI toolkit. And I use the term responsible loosely. Yeah, depending on your view on this whole AI tool thing when it comes to game creation and game development, you might not be a very big fan of this, and you might actually say that this is not responsible at all, and that's totally up to you. I haven't seen many comments on this so far. This is just a story that broke today, but I'm assuming that a lot of people will be probably fairly negative towards this, since it has to do with AI being involved with game development. So this toolkit is designed to assist and empower creators in crafting game dialogue, as well as stories and quests. So InWorld AI is a generative AI startup company. I guess the company is valued right now at $500 million. And yeah, they just signed a deal with Xbox, which it looks like is going to introduce two essential tools to Xbox game development. The first one is what's called AI Design Copilot, which is going to assist game designers in exploring creative ideas, as well as transforming prompts into detailed scripts, dialogue trees, quests, and more. And then the second part of this is AI Character Runtime Engine. So this engine more generates dynamic stories as well as quests and dialogue in real time. Essentially, I suppose this is really nothing new. Like, this isn't technology that we've never seen before. I have seen both of these very recently with AI tools. As far as, having dialogue in real time with like NPCs in a game, I've seen some examples of that on YouTube. Some AI centered modders have kind of done this in like Skyrim and Fallout and stuff like that. It is actually kind of cool. It does kind of expand your immersiveness into the game, I guess. Be that as it may also lead to laziness by game developers in creating NPC dialogue, as well as it could be harmful to voice actors, because this is essentially using AI as your voice for in-game characters rather than an actual human being. So, pros and cons to it. And then as far as using AI to, create stories and quests, I mean, again, that's kind of nothing new. I could probably go on ChatGPT right now and type in like, oh, write me a 20-page story on a pirate that searches for missing treasure, and, it would pop out a 20-page, story. So nothing new, but I mean, this startup company, InWorld AI, they are definitely new. So maybe they've got some new tricks, new ways in which you can maybe, prompt these AI tools for game creation. InWorld AI's character engine is said to strive to revolutionize character development, moving from scripted player-character interactions to real-time adaptation to player actions and choices, offering a higher level of agency, immersiveness, and engagement. I do also wonder that, with this, if they'll kind of bring back the whole idea of like using a microphone in-game, like not for, online chat, but like actually in a game to communicate with NPCs. This is how old I am, but I'm thinking of like the Pikachu game from the Nintendo 64. Oh, there it is. Hey You Pikachu. Okay. Yeah, we've come a long way since Hey You Pikachu. 25 years ago. Yeah, that's crazy. So the collaboration between Xbox and InWorld AI represents a significant advancement in the gaming industry, harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, whether you see it as a good thing or a bad thing, to shape the future of game development. The tools developed through this partnership are optional for developers. Microsoft overall has been heavily investing in AI recently, and this partnership reflects their commitment to really going all in on AI and advancing AI in gaming, aiming to make game development easier and more accessible. But again, critics would also say lazy. I mean, I try to see the good in things, right? So, I mean, I'm kind of looking at this through a positive lens. I mean, I do see good from this. The example that's kind of running through my head here is, like, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. And if you've ever played that game, you know that, like, half of it, or probably more than half of it, is just talking and using dialogue trees. And that is a lot of what this collaboration is saying saying that they are doing. Or at least a big part of it anyway, is, NPC dialogue and specifically dialogue trees. This might kind of put something like Mass Effect's dialogue trees really behind us, like it might seem dated after this. Mass Effect feels immersive because of all of those dialogue trees, right? Like you have a lot of options to choose from in terms of how you react to people, how you interact with people, and the things you say, etc. I don't know, maybe this would make things a lot more open-ended. Again, I try to see the good in everything, but I definitely understand the criticism. Whether you like it or not, AI is definitely here to stay, and in Xbox's case, they are definitely embracing that, giving game developers the tools to use AI to make their games, and hopefully it's for the better.